What is the most effed up thing you have ever done? My grandmother moved in with us when I was a teenager and started to go senile. Our relationship quickly soured. Living with her was different from sending her letters and making phone calls. It wasn't her fault. You can't change when you start to lose your mind. But honest to goodness, I couldn't stand her. Everything was my fault. Every single thing she misplaced, I stole. I must have stolen it. She couldn't accept that she just couldn't remember where she was putting things. The worst time, she had a meltdown over photos she'd misplaced and had my parents search my room while I shouted that I never touched them. I was a teenager. Why would I want her photos of the garden? I could just go outside if I wanted to see it, for F's sakes. One night, I woke up because she was shouting from me in that nasally trill she always had that I'd grown to hate because of her constant theft accusations. Just my name, over and over. She was in the bathroom across the hall from my room. I didn't know what time it was. I figured it was early because she always got up at like 5 a.m. I figured she was shouting for me because she misplaced something again and was happily accusing me of going into her private bathroom that I never went near and taking it. So I thought some very angry choice words at her and pretended I didn't hear her. She called for me for 30 or so more minutes until it finally woke up my mom. I figured there, now mom can deal with you and I can sleep. Well, turns out her kidneys had shut down acutely. She was vomiting and excreting blood that whole time, yelling for me, not to tell me I was a little thief again, but because she needed help. She was 85. That 30 minutes probably didn't make a difference, but she died a few days later, and while I know it wasn't my fault, her extended suffering was. I'm sorry, Grandma.